I've just woke up. Good morning. It's quite late. It is 9:20 and I've only just woke up. Actually, I'm lying. I've been awake for about 40 minutes, but I've only just got out of bed. I've got work in an hour. I have not been sleeping. I actually can't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. And my friend has been staying for the last few nights. And I'm normally a lot better at sleeping when someone's in my bed, which I've not had for a while, but I've actually slept horrendous the last couple of nights, so I'm feeling quite tired. So I'm gonna have a big fat coffee. I just thought we'd spend the day together. Basically, I hate living on my own. Shocked every time I tell you how much I hate living on my own, but I do. Like, I'm not a natural live-aloner, and I've been feeling quite lonely. So we're gonna have a good day. I'm just gonna try and keep myself busy. I feel like that's what I need to start doing. So, got this, I woke up a little bit later, I've got work, come back, maybe chill for a little bit, and I'm not going to go to the gym till later on tonight, because I feel like I always find the nights the most sad. But if I'm at the gym all night, then I can come home and I can have like food and I'll watch a film, and hopefully it's not like as big of a chunk to just be on my own, do you know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. Need to wait for this to get sexy. I feel like my hair's given, I chimed in with you how many people I've ever heard of. I've actually lost all my bobbles. I think I left my bobbles on the tube and then now I don't have any, which is really unfortunate. I might put a little bit of bronzer on, but that's it. I want to let my skin breathe. But how are we all? I'm actually going on holiday in 2 weeks today. When I tell you that's literally all that's getting me through, is the fact that I've got this holiday to look forward to. I actually can't wait. The only thing is though, I am going with my mother, which I can't wait for. Such an exciting time. However, we have never spent that long together before, just us two, without my little sister, like, since I was about 10. So, let's hope it's fine. I think it will be fine. I also just need to show you my new mug. You're not gonna be ready. How cute is that? That made my life like so much better by just getting it, because I've now got a friggin' mug with legs. Oh, what a cutie pie. I love him. I came straight back into bed. I have to leave in half an hour, but I can have like an extra 10 minutes just lying down, you know what I mean? Like, that's so fine. I've been like in a bit of a slump of spending all my time in my bed recently. So obviously I love my flat. It is cute, and it doesn't feel like a studio because I've got this big wall separating the living room to the bedroom. And definitely at the start, I was like, wow, this is such a 2-bed flat. Like, this is definitely not a studio. It really doesn't feel like a studio at all. It's really started to feel like a studio. I think just being here all the time and not ever leaving. When I'm in the living room, I'm like, my bed is just there. Like, I could just go sit on my bed right now, which is definitely more comfy than my sofa. And then stuff like if I'm cooking, I can smell it in my bedroom because obviously it's all open. And yesterday I made salmon and I was trying to get to sleep and I was like, I'm getting whiffs of salmon. And I was like, oh my god, it's actually horrible. Like, this sucks. Obviously I can't afford a 1-bed, so I'm gonna have to big fat deal with it. But it is starting to feel, people always say that when you're in a studio, like, you start getting a bit less productive because your bed's right there. And then, I know it sounds so stupid, but if I was making a coffee in my kitchen, am I heck walking all the way to my bedroom, like through the hall, to go and have that coffee on my bed? Whereas here, it's actually probably quicker for me to get into bed than it is to get into the corner of my sofa. Like, it's, yeah, so I'm not quite enjoying the studio life. I'm literally sat here to drink a coffee and I've not even had a sip. Let's have a taste. I think I put too much milk in. Sorry, just in a little chat before I get ready. I've also been really finding hobbies, guys. If you've seen my last 2 videos, I've kind of been going through it. Not just about like things that the video's about, but also just in my life. So I decided that I would really try my hardest to find some hobbies. I go to acting class on a Sunday, which I'd never talk about this with you, to be honest, but like, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that acting and like performing was always like my dream. That's what I did at uni. Like, that was like my dream since I was literally out the womb. And I just don't really like mention it on here, I guess. It's just like a fun hobby like that I enjoy. I don't spend my money on things because I don't do anything. So then it's like, well, I may as well spend that money on a fun hobby I can do every single Sunday. And I'm making friends, I'm seeing the same people. It's quite nice, like when you live on your own as well, to know that you're going to see the same people every Sunday. Join a new gym, so I've been doing classes there, which is fun. I've started colouring in again, which I let die for a while, but I've started colouring in again, which has been good for me. But yeah, I'm out of bed and I need your opinions. Can you see? Do you like my shoes? I bought them yesterday. Can you see them? I don't know if you can even see them. I got them from River Island, right? River Island I'm so sorry for always being such a dick. Like, I used to work with Ryan for about 6 years, and honestly, I refused to go in ever again because it caused me that much PTSD. Like, it was just really, it was a dark time in that store. Time I've been in 3 times this week and I've bought so much for my holiday. It's, some of the stuff's I mean, obviously some of the stuff's still shite. Like, you still got the tops of like the crazy words in the diamonds, and it's like, right, who's buying that? Maybe you're buying it, but, and that, you know what, everyone likes different things, and that's totally fine if you're buying that. Oh, are they mine? What was I saying? I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, River Island. I got some good stuff, including these shoes. I'm not sure if they're given like, I mean, it's quite hard to tell when I'm literally wearing these, but I think they're quite cute. I do think it's kind of giving Jesus sandal, but I think I'm here for it, and I never really like sandals, but I think they're quite sweet, and I like how they've got the gold, because obviously I wear so much gold jewellery. Also, look at my toe, it's black, because I dropped my phone on it so long ago, and it's still black. Anyways, I really need to get ready. I'm really taking the piss with how long I'm taking to get ready, but the outfit of choice, I'm gonna put a tiny little bit of sun on my face. So I'm teaching 4 classes. Wednesdays, so today's a Wednesday, so the day before you're watching this. Wednesdays is my most quiet day for work. I only work for 4 hours, and then that's it. So I've actually got all the classes booked on today, so I will get paid for all 4 hours. But the only thing is that 3 of the classes, there's only 1 person booked on each class. So I'm basically just doing a private for like 3 hours. I don't mind teaching privates when it's meant to be a private. Love that, because then it's like the people who are coming know what to expect. But also, I know the pain of booking a workout class and getting there and being the only one in there and being like, oh no, like I didn't emotionally prepare to have a private. And it's just a little bit awkward. I've really got to go and get to work. I found 1 bobble, but it basically means I have to wear a high and low ponytail, which is not very me. Normally my ponytail's here. I really can't be bothered. 1 done, 3 to go. I'm finished work. It was really good, had a good time. Basically, I saw this girl do this thing on TikTok on a reformer, and I just know I can't do it, but I'm too stubborn and I need to be able to do it, so I'm going to try it, and you can laugh at how horrendous I am. I could literally die. Okay, I'm really scared. Oh my god, okay. I'm panicking. Well, that's too heavy, that's not going to go back at all. Alright. Big fat fail. It's fine. I want to try to do the splits, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh. Hold on. Just my TLZ socks really doing bits. Not gonna lie guys, I'm quite impressed with myself. I feel like I'm kind of slaying. But I feel like I could go further down. 3 and 2 1. Oh my god, I've got too much trust in myself. I think my leg's gonna fall off. I'm home and I had a really nice time. Work was great. I had extra people. The first class there was only 1 girl and she was really lovely, so it was fine, and we chatted quite a lot actually. And then second class I had 2 people. Third class I had 2 people too, so it wasn't just the one-on-one. So people booked in really last minute, which was nice. So it meant that I had no other than one-on-ones. But the first one didn't really feel like a one-on-one because she was really chatty, which I really liked. I'm really tired. I joined in on all the classes and I don't know why. And also that friggin' thing I did at the end. I'm really confused because the video that I saw of the girl doing it, when she stretched her legs back, she could fully get into a split, and I felt like I could get lower, but the box was at the end of the bed, so I couldn't push out anymore because I was at the edge. So I'm wondering whether maybe she was just shorter, so that's why she could get her legs, but I've got quite longish legs, so I'm like, I wonder whether maybe that's why, or if I'm just doing something wrong. Any reformer girlies, please let me know, because I was trying to work it out, and I was like, I don't really understand how, other than putting the foot bar forward, but then that defeats the purpose because then you're not as far off the floor, you know what I mean? So I don't really know. I'm quite hungry, but I've got something exciting coming. Basically, I've ordered meal prep for the next 2 weeks. I'm basically just gonna go around every single meal prep company use their first discount codes and then just find someone else afterwards. Like I want to just literally rinse every single meal prep company. So that's what I'm doing. So that's coming today, and I got 2 weeks of 60% off. And it's already made. All I've got to do is put it in the oven, which is so good because I've been really rubbish with making myself good food. I have got pasta I could have. Got that bar class in a few hours and I don't really want to go, but I know that I'll regret not going more than I'll regret going. So I am gonna go. I just don't really want to do that because I'm tired and I would love to. Actually, I'm gonna lie down for a little bit. I think I should be allowed to rot for a bit. Oh my god. How good! I'm so excited. On the sofa. Oh! Ah! Oh! Frick! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't even write this. You can't even write it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Ah! Frickin' heck! Oh my god, guys, something crazy just happened. My foot just went into cramp for the first time. Ow! Oh, it was quite fast though. I feel like sometimes when I see people get cramp, like they can't move for ages. That was quite fast. God, that was so weird that just happened. I didn't even do anything. I literally just moved my foot. That was weird. Anyways, I just really want a pet. I really want a pet so bad. Like, imagine how much more fun I'll be having right now with a little bundle of joy here with me. I'd never feel lonely. Well, I would, but like, I definitely wouldn't feel as lonely because I'd have this gorgeous little thing. It's a side companion whose whole world is me. But I can't get a pet because, for one, I can't afford it. Two, I can't even really look after myself. Never mind another, like, animal, like a being. Once one thing goes wrong, too much pressure. I think I'd be up at night stressing about it, to be honest. People don't ever talk about that. Like, I feel like no one ever says that. Like, oh my god, if I do one thing wrong, like, this animal's gonna, like, be... That's so scary. I'm not gonna lie, I was this close to cancelling that friggin' bar class. I am going to the bar class. I also am putting a bit of makeup on. It's just so I look less horrendous when I'm sweaty and feeling like I'm going to die. I was thinking, do I just not go and think, you know what, you'll understand. You'll understand that I'm just tired and I don't want to go. And then I thought, no. It's the start of the summer arc. I know I regret not going more than I regret going and working out, so making shit happen. I've changed top because I don't really like wearing super small skinny thing during a class when I don't know what I'm going to be doing, in case there is, in fact, a nip slip. Membership card, let's spritz myself so I smell slightly less minging. I think I'm quite stinky today. I've also still not put away any of those meals. I may or may not have had a slight nap on the sofa instead of doing anything of importance. I'm actually going insane. I've lost the lid off my new bottle. But like, I don't know. I've not been anywhere. I can't take it because I don't have one. I'm gonna have to take this red one. What the heck? I'm actually going a little bit insane. Okay, let's go work out or whatever. The lid! That's all I'm taking. I'm genuinely so proud of myself for coming here because I really don't want to, but I also do know that if I didn't, it would be this time in a few hours and I'd be so bored and I'd be thinking, well, what would I do now? Whereas at least now I'm getting out the house for an hour, so I'm thinking of future Tia. As always, I'll see you when I'm done. I'm having a little sit on the bench in the park. It's not too cold. I have got a fur coat on, but the weather's lush and I just know that when I get in I'm probably going to feel a bit like, well, so I may as well enjoy some breaths, some nice clean air. But yeah, that was good. I did a bar class. It was fun. I actually had a good time. Your 20s are so weird, aren't they? I feel like, honestly, just gonna say this, if you have got your family round the corner, friend round the corner, a big group of friends, like anything along that line, count yourself lucky. Take a second right now, text them, say, love you babe. Count yourself lucky because that man just looked at me on the camera. Oh, it's fine, I don't care, I don't know anyone here. Our closest friend that I can speak to like right now is like an hour on the bus or an hour on the tube. Slightly unfortunate, you know, but it's fine. I'll get used to it soon, but I just feel like it's taken a while. Like, we've had this conversation many a time, haven't we? And I'm still not getting used to it. Like, when am I gonna feel at home? I don't really know when I'm getting there, to be honest. That's it. Just speaking out loud, eh? That man just walked past me and the whole time I was just doing this at the camera. Men really scare me. I don't like them. I actually don't like them. Most of them. Not all of them. Some men are nice. Have I told you about my freaky neighbours? I've got a few weird neighbours, right? I hope they're not watching this. If you're one of the weird neighbours, then what can I say? I've got one neighbour who's quite old. I think he means well. I do think he means well. But he basically told me that, like, loads of the men in the flat were all talking about me, like, together in a group. And he was saying I'm, like, the pin-up girl of the flat. And now I'm terrified to see any man in my flat because I'm like, oh, I don't know, like, what they're being saying. I don't know if that's me being stupid, but, like, no one in the flat's really my age. Everyone's a lot older. So it's just makes me feel a bit icky. Oh. I'm home. The flat's a tip. Do you expect anything less? Got some sheets in the background. Let's just ignore it, you know, I don't need the judgment. Let's remove the judgment, eh? I've been really bad with my money recently. And let's put it straight. When I say I've been really bad with my money, I mean that I've just spent £15 on a blender. It's not, oh, I walked past the range and I saw this blender on sale for 15 British pounds and I've been dying for a blender, right? And this is the one that Leigh used to have when we used to live together. So I don't think it's like that bad. I mean, I didn't use it, but she used it and she never had any problems. An after gym smoothie, are you joking? Of course I'm gonna wanna go to the gym if it means that I get back and I have a little smoothie. Let's figure this out. Oh, I get 2 bottles, that's fun. Oh, oh my God, that is so fun. You can take it out with you. Oh my God, what a time to be alive. Is that washed enough? Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, get them in there. And then my strawberry shake. That doesn't really feel like it's gonna be that nice, but I'm gonna just trust the process and hope that. That is strong. Taste test. I hope this is nice. I really picked this up in my brain. Oh my God. Oh, brain freeze. Oh, is it the nicest smoothie I've ever had in my whole entire life? Like, no, probably not. But is it good? Yes. I'm in the bath. I did end up sitting on my phone for a big fat time. I'm not gonna lie. I was on there for a while and I feel a bit like, ugh, the fact that I was, but I can't turn the clock back, so I'm gonna have to just get over it. But I'm gonna try and like redeem the night. I got like slightly in my feels, but I think that's just because, like I say, it's always just like a nighttime when I've got time to think. During the day, like, I'm not too bad. Sometimes, but obviously not like horrendous. I'm really thinking about in September when my lease ends, like really trying to find a housemate. I never have because I'm always too scared to film and stuff in front of people. But realistically, if I live with someone who also works and I'm out the house 4 days a week anyways, maybe it would be fine. So I am thinking that maybe that's something I should think about. Or move to Australia. Obviously I wouldn't move there forever, but I would definitely want to go for a little while. And I don't really feel like I'd be leaving anything behind other than my family, but they're 6 hours away, I don't see them anyway, so really, like, am I really leaving them behind? I don't think I would be. But I do feel like everyone's solution when they feel crap is to like move to Australia, like, it's that silly to say it. But housemate probably seems more likely, I think. So if anyone wants to be my housemate, let me know. Or maybe I can go blonde or something. Maybe that could be fun. Maybe it's time for my blonde era again. You know, I used to be blonde. That was a crazy time. I actually don't think I'd go blonde again. Actually, fun fact. Every boy, I say it as if there's loads, the odd boys that I've dated or have been my boyfriends or like, I don't know, I've like spoke to slightly, every single one of them, after they meet me, the next person they get with is always blonde. And they all stay with that person now forever. So like my first ever boyfriend when I was 15, he's still with the person after me. Oh, she's not actually blonde though, she's got really dark hair. Okay, one exception. The rest of them are all blonde. So actually maybe it's kind of just a mix then because there's not been many. And if one of them is brunette, then that kind of pushed blonde at some point. I can't. Okay, I take it back. It's been an equal 50-50% chance of them being blonde or brunette. I'm squeaky clean and I'm going to show you my fun things I've been doing. You know how I said I've been trying to find like a few more hobbies just to do when I'm on my own on a night time and I'm bored? I've been junk journaling. So if anyone doesn't know what junk journaling is, my friend Megan actually introduced me to it. It's like a mix of journaling and scrapbooking. So you put like bits of rubbish in from your week that you've like found or whatever, and then like some people do some people write about it, some people don't. I'll show you a few pages just so you can get the vibe. This is a page from when Shannon let me go with her to this ego event, which was really fun. And I've got like Polaroids of us, I've got my ticket from the train, like the invite that we sent, like all that kind of thing. Oh, this is the best page I think so far. I've got my Brits page. My wristband, a photo of me and Jack, my invite, like a Polaroid. I've got like a little cut out from, you know, like the little notebook that you get in a hotel. I cut that off. Yeah, just this kind of thing. There's a drawing that Byron did of me. Like, it's just really fun for like memories and stuff. This is a good one actually. A lot of people just do it weekly, but I try and just do it when I've got something fun, I guess, to look that I want to look back on. And even though I don't feel like I've had much fun recently, I had a really good weekend. Yeah, I went to like 3 different acting workshops. My friend stayed. It was like her fake birthday because I didn't see her for her birthday, so I got her a cake. I just got like fun things that I think I can put in that I would probably like to look back on. So I'm gonna do that now. It lives in my box full of my supplies. God, I'm such a geek, but it's good. Like, I've got ribbons, I've got stamps, I've got like literally so many stickers. But sometimes like some pages are really ugly, they don't obsess me, but I think today's gonna be an ugly day, so I haven't really collected much. You know what I actually have never watched, which I might start? Outer Banks. But I remember I tried to watch it a couple of times, I couldn't really get into it. Okay, I'm done. It's not the best, okay? But I didn't really have much for the page, and I've only done half a page because I didn't have enough. So I'll talk you through it. I've got loaf cake because my friend Alex, who I got the birthday cake for, was actually a cake from Gail's, that she pointed out before. I got that. So that's the thing from the cake that we ate. This is my invite to the workshop I did. This is an exciting email that I got this week, which I put in. This is the label from a bag that I bought myself this week, and I like it, and I had it, so I just thought of something else to put in it. And then that's actually it. And the rest is just little quote stickers I've got. And I'm already feeling less bored. I'm watching Outer Banks. I've also just tidied up the flat slightly. And I might have some ice cream because I've got some ice cream in the fridge. But yeah, I'm gonna be completely real with you. It's like living on your own. Some people absolutely love it. Some people thrive living on their own. And I truly believe that if I had an office job, I would be someone who really thrived, because then when you come home after you've been with like people all day, it's like, oh God, like thank God I'm on my own, you know? And you would think that with me being a Pilates instructor that I would also love living on my own, because I'm constantly every day for work. I never see the same people, so like, it's like I've got any work friends, like I am working on my own. Even though I do have clients, like I could have different clients every single class for the full week and I wouldn't see anyone that I know. It's that familiarity that I miss, I guess, living on my own and just having someone like care about where you are. I know that sounds so silly, but when I used to live with Leah, it was so nice. And when I lived with the girls at uni, it was just so nice if I came home a bit late, like getting a message being like, oh, where are you? Because then if anything was to happen, I know that they would realise, and that, I don't know, I've got a little bit of weird, anxious, safety brain when it comes to just, I don't know, I've talked about it before, but yeah, like some people love it, so don't let me put you off living on your own, because some people absolutely thrive. But I just think because I'm here on my own, as in like fully down south on my own, I didn't really have many friends before I moved. I don't have any family here. Like I'm doing this thing on my own, you know? I think that's why I struggle, because it's not just that I'm living on my own and then I get to go to my nana's house on a Sunday for a Sunday dinner, and my mum can pop by on a Tuesday and like blah blah. Like I don't have that, so it's like every single thing that I'm doing is on my own. I work on my own, I come home on my own, I cook on my own, I clean on my own. Like I don't really text anyone during the day, like ever. Like I don't have, other than my mum, I've phoned my mum probably about twice a day now. Oh my God, she must be sick of me. But I do believe that living on your own does make you realise a lot about yourself. Like for me, I didn't realise that I was so social, not social, because I'm not very social. Like I don't love going out. I don't love like all of that, but I just do like having someone here, like to watch a film or whatever. Especially with kind of what has been going on the last few weeks. I've not really been in the best place, and having to deal with that like fully on my own has been really hard. Just put some eye cream on. Yeah, it has been really hard, and I would have loved to have just gone home for like a couple of weeks, or gone and stayed at my friends for a couple of weeks, or I don't know, just like kind of got out of this flat just to like clear my brain. But then obviously I've got work, so I can't, so I felt a little bit like claustrophobic here. But what makes me happy is that I'm going through it and I'm dealing with it, and I am on my own, and it's like, wow, like that's actually so good that I am. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know, like it's just, I feel like a big, brave, strong girl. That's my thoughts living alone. This is kind of like my day that I will have on my own. But yes, I'll see you all next week, and have a gorgeous evening wherever you are. Love you lots.